Welcome to Capital City News, your source for staying informed and engaged with Salt Lake City government. I'm your host, Brian Young with SLC TV. For our interview this week, we spoke with Debbie Lyons of Salt Lake City Sustainability Department. Our History Minute is about the time Vanilla Ice came to Salt Lake City and got waxed like a chump. And we have our legislative update, our look back, and our new road construction update.
At its April 12th meeting, the City Council, acting as the redevelopment agency, approved Budget Amendment 2 for fiscal year 21-22 and a resolution on the Affordable Housing Funding Strategy priorities. Then, as the Council, received updates on topics ranging from homelessness and COVID-19 to redistricting and various department budgets. Interviewed several applicants to several city boards and commissions, and considered options for increasing community engagement in the council office budget. To learn more, visit slc.gov/council. Mayor Mendenhall, city council members, and other members of the community cut the ribbon on the newest piece of public art in Salt Lake City. Dubbed Out of the Blue, the roundabout in the 9th and 9th neighborhood is now home to a massive mural whale jumping from the soil. Meant to represent the unexpected nature of 9th and 9th, the whale is the brainchild of artist Stephen Kessler and will stand as an artistic monument deep in the heart of a beloved neighborhood. Artist Mike Murdoch painted the inaugural mural on its surface. To watch the complete event, please visit our YouTube page. To learn more about Salt Lake City's public art program, visit saltlakepublicart.org. Representation matters, and that starts with a redistricting process that is fair, transparent, and inclusive. Redistricting is the way we change districts that determine who represent us. Each decade, U.S. Census data is collected, which informs how districts are redrawn. District lines are redrawn to reflect population shifts across the city. This ensures each district has approximately the same number of residents. Districts divide a city and its people into geographical territories that determine who gets elected. These elected officials make decisions that can have a tremendous impact on your neighborhood or community. Your voice is important. By participating in Salt Lake City's redistricting process, you have a better chance of your and your community's values being represented in local government. You can influence what Salt Lake City looks like for the next 10 years. Visit the website to learn how you can get involved in this process.
Salt Lake City's waste and recycling teams work hard to make sure that residents' recycling, compost, and trash are picked up every week from 42,000 homes and businesses. When you find yourself behind a waste and recycling truck, be patient and put safety first. Slow down. Look for oncoming cars and workers before you attempt to pass a truck. Stop if necessary and don't pass if you don't have full visibility or enough space. Look out for pedestrians, cyclists, children, and pets that may be obscured by the truck. Never pass a collection truck on the right. Drivers have blind spots due to the size and angles of collection equipment, and you will be in harm's way. If needed, let the truck finish its collection to keep workers, oncoming motorists, pedestrians, and yourself safe. We can all do our part to prevent accidents and keep ourselves and Salt Lake City's waste and recycling workers safe. For more information, visit slcgreen.com. It's time for our road construction update. We're going to take a look at 200 South and McClellan Street.
Road construction on 200 South will start early May, though you may already be seeing Dominion Energy out on the corridor installing a new gas line. We will be reconstructing 200 South between 900 East and 200 East in 2022. In 2023, we'll reconstruct between 200 East and 400 West. We're excited to see this vital transit corridor transform into a complete street with better bike infrastructure, mid-block pedestrian crossings, and the first ever business access transit lane, which will be bus only with the exception of personal cars turning right. For more information and updates on 200 South construction, check out 200southslc.com. Meanwhile, McClellan Street between 2100 South and Sugar Mount Avenue received Capital Improvement Program funds to make street improvements.
To keep up with these or any other road construction projects in Salt Lake City, be sure to visit slc.gov/construction. For our interview this week, I sat down with Debbie Lyons, the Director of Sustainability for Salt Lake City, about what you can do for Earth Day and what the city's doing as well.
It is Earth Week, and for Sustainability Department, every day is Earth Day. So we work on these initiatives year-round, but we work on things from climate change, energy efficiency, renewable energy, air quality, all the way down to food security and other community-type issues. But today, I'm going to focus on air quality because it is a big initiative of the mayor, a big priority, and in her plans moving forward to improve air quality and improve life for city residents. And one of the things that we are proud of is that we serve as an instigator of climate action across the state. So one key thing that we're doing is working with a lot of cities across the state of Utah to transition the entire grid, the electricity grid that feeds into our state, into renewable energy. And we have a great partnership with our utility to do that and with other cities. And so collectively working together, Salt Lake City is taking the lead to bring these cities together to transition to clean renewable energy. The Sustainability Department works on large-scale projects like transitioning our entire electricity grid to renewable clean energy. We work on energy efficiency. We engage businesses on energy efficiency practices and building buildings with clean electricity features rather than combustion of natural gas. To look at practices, procurement, other programs and policies where we can improve our own sustainability. And so one example is we work with our fleet department and look at the fleet replacement and look for opportunities to incorporate electric vehicles. That's one of the priorities of the city. We also have a comprehensive sustainability policy. And just like we engage residents and we educate residents, we also engage internally with employees through trainings, through trainings on our policy, and also just ongoing projects and participation on different city committees where we bring that sustainability lens to the work. To address air quality, there are a lot of things that people can do on their own to reduce pollution. The most simple thing is to drive less. So looking for opportunities to work remotely when you can, to use active transportation, to walk and bike, and condense your trips so that you're not driving as much. There are other simple things like washing your clothes in cold water, even remembering to take your reusable shopping bags to the grocery store. There are many, many things that people can do to just help the environment and also reduce pollution. If restaurants want to learn more about what the city is doing or what they can do to reduce pollution and address climate change, we have a lot of resources on our website at slcgreen.com. And there, residents can sign up for our newsletters so they will always be in the know of what we're doing, where we need residents to act or take action, and also follow us on social media.
Time again for the History Minute. On May 20th, 1999, Vanilla Ice and his band set their sights on Salt Lake City. The rapper was on tour for the release of his album Hard to Swallow, in which he had tried to reinvent himself away from hip-hop and into what he called skate rock. The Tower Theater had booked him to play, and the show had to be cut short by the third song when all hell broke loose.
The singer had just taken the stage at Salt Lake's Tower Theater when suddenly, according to a witness, including the man who shot this tape, a fan jumped on the stage and punched Vanilla Ice.
Another guy jumped up on stage and was like kind of waving his hands in the air, kind of like he was enjoying it, and then he turned around and decked Vanilla Ice in the face.
After the attack, fighting broke out and there was some vandalism.
Concert goers outside began attacking Vanilla Ice's bus.
It sounds like people were throwing bottles at it. There were some windows that were broken out of the bus, and there was a dollar value assigned to the damage of about $1,500.
Police say no arrests were made, but they did hand out citations. Vanilla Ice did not file a police report.
After this, concerts at the Tower became a thing of the past, and Vanilla Ice continued on to Colorado and parts beyond for the rest of his tour. His most recent tours have skipped Salt Lake City, perhaps out of fear that he'll get waxed like a chump once more. That's it for another episode of Capital City News. Remember, the best way to stay engaged is to stay informed. You can do that by following us on social media at SLCGov, subscribing to us on YouTube, or watching us on Channel 17. So reporting in for beautiful Library Square, I'm Brian Young.